Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aldo and today I am going to show you how to make a peplum blouse. So if you want to learn how, keep on watching. As you can see here, I already pre-cut my fabrics. If you want to learn how to make your own patterns, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below so you can go ahead and check that out. And here I also cut out a neck facing. So basically just trace the neckline and the shoulder lines and then trace it like this, about 1.5 inch, and then cut it out. And you will do the same for the back neck facing. This blouse will also have darts. I already pinned them. So the first thing I will do is sew the bodices together. I will sew the shoulder seams first so I can attach the neck facing. Be sure that the right sides of the fabric are facing each other. I will do the same for the neck facing. I'm going to sew the side seams like this. Now it's time to attach the neck facing on the bodice. First, you want to open it up. You're just going to match the seams and pin it to secure. Remember that the right sides of the fabric are facing each other. Then I'm going to sew it all around just on the edges, about 1/4 inch. Now I am going to trim the excess fabric so when I turn the facing, it will not as bulky. And now I am going to understitch the neck facing. Now the neck is pretty much done. I'm just going to hand stitch it later on. So now I'm just going to sew the darts. And I will just tie a knot so the darts will not unravel. And now I am going to sew the side seams. On the left side here, I am going to do a basting stitch, and on the other side is going to be a regular stitch. The reason why the left side is just basting stitch because the zipper is going to be on that side. I will just seam rip it later on once I am ready to install the zipper. Now I'm going to cut the peplum part of the blouse. First, I fold the fabric in half and then I measure my waistline, divide it by 2. And I'm just going to mark it from the corner and down here. So the peplum is going to be a gathered half circle. And by the way, I did not forward this video, so you can actually see what I am doing. And I am just using some pins to mark the waistline here. And this is going to be for the waistline. So from the waistline down is going to be the length of the peplum plus extra 1 inch allowance for the hemline. And you're going to do the same thing, just measure it from this side until you reach the other end. I did not add any seam allowance on the waistline. It's because I have enough fabric. Just be sure to add 1 inch allowance for the zipper. Now I'm going to cut out the fabric following the markings that I made earlier. then you should have something like this. As you can see here, I have plenty of fabric. I'm just going to gather it like this using a basting stitch, and then I will gather it later on by pulling one thread. Now I'm just going to lightly gather the peplum and be sure not to break the thread. And it should look like this. And then I will set it aside so I can finish the sleeves. Now you will just fold the sleeve in half. Be sure that the right sides of the fabric are facing each other, and sew along the edge. You're going to put it inside the armhole. Match the underarm seams first and then pin it to secure. I did a small pleats on the shoulder. And I will just sew it around, and of course you are going to repeat the same process for the other sleeve. Now it should look like this, and it is time to seam rip the side seam where the zipper is going to be. Now I will pin the peplum on the bodice. Be sure that the right sides of the fabric are facing each other. And then I will sew it really carefully, making sure that the gathers are not moving. And it should look like this. Now it's time to install the zipper. I just followed the manufacturer's instruction for this one and it turned out perfectly. It's time to sew the side seam just under the zipper. You're just going to do a straight stitch all the way down to the hemline. Now all I have to do is finish the hemline, the sleeve hems, and the neck facing, and I am done. So that's it, you guys, and I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it. Remember, sharing is caring. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!